is not good. Oh my gosh, we're off the map. Holy smoke, we're gonna fly. Oh my gosh, don't go flying. Don't. Oh my gosh, this attempt is gonna drive me crazy. Oh my god, I was not expecting to flip the car any at all. In today's video, I'm going to be back in realistic car driving. I got the GT4RS and I'm going to take it on the track. I got this thing fully tuned. The only thing that I changed based on my previous video is the drivetrain. I changed this thing from rear-wheel drive to all-wheel drive because there's no way this thing would be able to handle the turns as a rear-wheel drive car. If you see my previous video, you know why this thing just has too much power to be a rear-wheel drive car. But let's just head out and see how this thing does. Now my last time was 8 over 90, as you can see in the top. Now we're gonna try to beat that. Hopefully I did it with the same car. Hopefully we can beat that time, but we're just gonna see how this thing handles pretty much. So whole purpose of this video just to get a handle of this thing. As I said, if this thing was rear-wheel drive, I would be scared right now. It's all-wheel drive and I'm still a bit scared because it handles pretty well, but not as same as I wish it would. Like you still can get some oversteer just like that. I feel like I'm lagging a bit, but as you can see, these turns here, they're very sharp. You can even hear the tires still screeching, and it's all-wheel drive and I got the traction on, and it's still screeching. This just shows that these cars need some good tires to handle this track well, because these corners are sharp. Very, very sharp. If you play this game, you know what I'm talking about. It's very easy to go flying off the road, especially in certain cars. Yeah, but I need to focus out because I'm doing pretty bad right now. I need to start focusing. But overall, I think it's handling pretty well. Definitely better than it would be if it was still rear-wheel drive. I'm still hearing a lot of tires screeching though, which is not really, it's not bad, but I feel like the car, I could lose control any second. See, I'm telling you guys, it just wants to lose control on me, I'm telling you. Even though it's all-wheel drive, the tires are still like screeching so much. And I feel like I'm going a lot slower than I should. I should be taking these corners with a lot of speed, to be honest. Well, I'm not gonna say speed. I'm not really trying to race this map. I'm just trying to test the handling of the car pretty much. You can hit some crazy speeds, but we gotta be careful because these turns are pretty sharp. If I'm to be honest with you guys, I don't think the purpose of this track is to see how fast your car can go. I think it's how good it can handle, pretty much, because these turns, the track is more to determine the handling of your car than to just the speed, because it has straightaway, but it's not fully straight. Like you can go super fast on some bits, but then you're just gonna crash because there's gonna be a sharp turn coming up. So I'd say it's more to test the handling of the car than the speed. So I'm not too focused on going as fast as I can. I'm just trying to make this car handle as best as it can and take the turns as best as I can as well. Usually I don't mind to hear tires screeching, but when I'm hearing it now, it's like giving me the urge to start counter steer because I think I'm gonna lose control of the car, pretty much. Because it's very easy to lose control on this map or on the track. I hope they add a feature where you can like change tires to grip or something, or get the grippiest tires, or something that actually like a system in the game for tires and how much grip they have or something, stuff like that. Because this game would be very fun to drift and stuff like that, but you also need the tires. I think I came off the road there a bit, that's what caused me to lose control. But as I said, that's expected. I'm not trying to be too perfect, because I am kind of used to the map. I've had a lot of experience on it, but I'm still not pinpoint every turn, every corner where I should start braking and stuff like that. Especially not with this car. This car is very, very scary. If you see my previous video, you know what I'm talking about. But I think it's doing pretty well. I don't think we're gonna beat our previous time because it's not giving me the handling I would want. Like every time I'm taking a turn, I hear the tires screeching. Like listen to that. Let's just get a little third-person action. And see, you can legit see. See, the tires are just screeching. The brakes are red. Everything is red. Oh my gosh, the front tires are red, the rear tires are red, every single thing. They're burning up. We're pushing the heck out of this car, to be honest. And I'm lagging now. Wow. I think that's also a thing. When I'm playing and I'm not recording, I think it's smoother than when I'm recording. When I'm recording now, I seem to lag a lot. It's something I don't really like, because it makes me crash a lot. Even though I'm not trying to get perfection, the lagging does mess you up a lot. Got a nice little power slide there. At least we didn't crash that time. But I feel like some of these turns, the lag's gonna mess me up pretty bad, and it did already. Yeah, there's no way I'm beating my previous time. Also, that time I wasn't recording, so there wasn't much lag like this. Come on! Loki's starting to piss me off, because usually I don't crash this well. It depends on the car, but usually I don't crash this much. Especially the all-wheel drive car. This isn't really... Well, this was not all-wheel drive. I changed it, so maybe it still has a little different. Maybe it's not meant for all-wheel drive, stuff like that. So we're still going to consider that. But now it's getting dark. I don't like this track when it's dark, because there's no light post or light on the map. The car has light, but it doesn't really load in, and it depends on the speed you're going. If I'm going slow, maybe it will load in, but if I'm going super fast, it's not loading in on time. Yeah, but I think we're about halfway there. Once I see a little bit on the map that's kind of has a different material or asphalt, I know I'm definitely close to the end of the track, pretty much. But I feel like I'm lagging a lot. Even though we can't see it, usually the car seems like it's going slower than it says, pretty much. Saying we're going like over 200, it feels like we're just barely going over 100. I'm pretty sure I'm lagging. FPS is at 8. Yeah, we're definitely lagging. My MS is at 134. That's the only thing that's... Oh, we need to start focusing on the road. Okay, I'm not going to look back up there. I don't care about my FPS right now. We need to focus on the road. Even though we're lagging, we still need to focus on the road more than we're focusing on anything else. Not bad. But this is a pretty big map. I think it's like 20k. So it's definitely gonna take a lot of CPU and stuff like that, which is reasonable. I'm not gonna say that the fact that I'm lagging isn't reasonable, because this is a pretty big map. The fact that they had to put it on a separate place you got to teleport shows you guys that this is very big. Because if it was on the same map, I think my PC would explode. Okay, now that I see this part, I know that we are almost at the end. There's one more bit like this, and then we're pretty much at the end. If you play this game or the map, you know what I'm talking about. Once you see those bits, you know that you're very close to the end. I think I might come actually close to my previous time. I'm not gonna beat it, but it might be close. Probably like 8:20 or 30 or something like that. Just have to see. As long as we don't have any more crashes or any spin outs. Never mind, we're not catching back that time. I honestly feel like this is not the car that I wanted to take on the track, or a car that I would try to race with on the track, because the handling is okay, but the tires screeching and honestly, this car isn't meant for the track. This car is not meant for the track. I think the best car that I've taken on the track so far I'm not even sure, because I think I've bought a few of them. Well, I know that this is one that's definitely not meant for the track, because it's handling. I'm not gonna say it's the worst, but it's definitely not the best. And never mind about coming close to that previous time. I mean, it can handle pretty well if I'm fully focused. I mean, I am focused now, but we have to really hit in the apex perfect, something like that. and you have to be timing yourself or know when to brake from when not to brake and stuff like that. I don't think I'm really focusing on that as much as I should. But I mean, considering the fact that it's still doing pretty well. I think I know what my problem is. I was braking into the turns. I should have eased up off the brakes on some of those turns long ago. Long before I even entered the turn, I should have eased up off the brakes. I think that's definitely something that I was not focusing on. Now we're kind of getting the turns better, and forget about that. We did have a little improvement, but we just messed it up right there. Okay, I'm lagging a lot now. The FPS, oh my gosh. Okay, now we're at the end of the map. Oh my gosh. I just looked over and I saw my FPS at 2. I think because we're at the end, it's going crazy because everything is loading back up now, the spawn and everything. And if there's a lot of person in the server, then yeah, there's quite a few person in the server, so this is not good. Oh my gosh, we're off the map. Holy mo, we're gonna fly. Oh my gosh, don't go flying. Don't. Oh my gosh, this attempt is gonna drive me crazy. Oh my god, I was not expecting to flip the car any at all. That was something that definitely wasn't planned or even expected to happen in the video. But oh my gosh, I don't even know how we managed to do it. I think it was because this part of the map was good. I think this is the biggest part or the most demanding part because the spawn is about right here. We got an M5 flying past us. It's going back and forth, but I think it's stopping up here. Stopping up there. But I was not expecting that ending. That was definitely very unexpected. But if I'm going to do this again, I think I need to do it in a smaller server, or I need to see what's making me lag so much. Is either my graphics are way too high, or I think my game just oh my god, yep. As I said, this is the most demanding part of the map. The lag at the end just messed us up so bad. I really need to see what's going on because the lagging was not funny. I think it kind of messed us up, and it's really why I had that so many crashes. But even though I did have a little driver errors, the lag definitely messed us up super bad. I think I might redo that, but I'm gonna do it with a different car. I'm not taking any same car on the track. Each time I'm gonna do a different car because I wanna take every car on the track that I have and have. I need to take every car in the game on the track pretty much. But if I was to rate this thing on the handling, I would recommend it for the track any at all. That even if it's maybe front wheel drive, I'm not sure. I think those are the best cars for the track because the handling with the all wheel drive cars is still pretty much handling like a rear wheel drive. So yeah, some of them are super great. I only can say the best when I've tested every car. I haven't tested every car, but I've tested most of them. But this, I don't recommend it unless it's not fully tuned, because if this was not fully tuned, I think it could have been a little better actually. The fact that it's fully tuned definitely sent more powers to the wheel than needed, so maybe if it's not tuned, maybe it could have been a little better. But I'm not gonna down tune it and take it on the track. Every car that I have, or most of them I'm gonna take, is gonna be fully tuned just to get the experience of the handling. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I did not enjoy that any at all, but I hope you guys enjoyed it too.